From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Boston Red Sox.
And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Peyton Tolley. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And we're underway from Fenway.
Ball inside.
The 2-1. In the air, left field. And that'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Step off throw to first. Tag and they got him. Acuna picked off.
Ball.
The 1-0. And
no, that's a foul ball.
He gets there with the slide to first. Nicely done for the out. And the batter now, Matt Olson.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Fenway. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Chris Sale. Having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
The 1-2. Durant tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Next to hit, Ceddanne Rafaela. That one ripped left field. And it bangs off the monster. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Step off, throw to first.
Hey,
Rafaela back on a dive. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A massive home run. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-0. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
That missed. That's the ball.
Red Sox already leading.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Way out front for strike 2. Now a fly ball to right center. Acuna gets under it. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
In there for strike 1.
Ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is that. Top of the second, now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Back to the mound, he's got it. Gets it to first, 1 out in the second.
Batting 5th, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Deja. Ball.
Check swing went around, and the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Ball.
In the air, left field. Yoshida should have this one, and there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
In the air, right field. Abreu on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, still stepping in for Boston, Mickey Gasper.
Catcher, Mickey Gasper.
Chris Sale ready to get back to work.
Ball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Stays alive. The 2-2. Hard liner. 1 away.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Nick Sogard.
Hee-haw.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Ball. That's in.
Struck him out looking.
Batting 8.
2 down, bases
Shortstop,
empty.
Marcelo
And next for the Red
Meyer.
Sox, Marcelo Meyer. The lefty, the 1-0. And there's a ball.
Ball. Oh, yeah.
Just
the ball.
missed. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jorge Mateo.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up.
And it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That's in there. That's strike one. Mateo aboard here at first with nobody out.
That's high. That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. In the dirt. That's down and in.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Fights it off. He'll see another. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's the catcher to hit, Chadwick Trump. The 1-0. It's strike one to the catcher. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He'll take a trot around the bases, and the Braves have the lead now. It's 3-2. This one in the air. Counter for Lefa. And there's one down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Dubon at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. Foul ball. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
A little bit low.
That's low. That's
Ball
ball.
one.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. Back now at Fenway. So stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Chris Sale back to work. This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Jaron Duran.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The 0-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Kim under this one. And there's 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Ceddanne Rafaela. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. A little bit low.
Ball.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll take a jog around the bases. And we're level. It's 3-3.
Here.
The 0-1. Late with the swing there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Start of the 4th. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Ozzie Albies. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them.
That's the ball. That's a ball.
The 3-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Austin Riley.
That's the ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Harris, batting with one down, takes the strike. And there's a foul ball. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball still 0-2. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ball popped up. Connor Falefa settles under this one. 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman Jorge Mateo.
Ball, that's up.
Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Breaking ball misses up and in. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Bottom 4, so stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
No, that's
that one inside. Look out.
Ball.
The 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one popped up. Olsen. And there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Masataka Yoshida.
Fastball for a strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball. Ball.
On a line. And there are 2 down. Mickey Gasper, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
Catcher Mickey Gasper.
And there's the strike. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Almost got him. Two and 2. Tapped softly on the ground. Kim out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in Boston, now in for the Braves, Ha-Sung Kim.
Ha-Sung Kim.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Strike one. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Atlanta, catcher Chadwick Trump.
Hey!
The 0-2.
Ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Nick Sogard. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's a little bit high.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Sogard tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. Payoff pitch, and a foul ball. He stays alive. 3-2. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
That's a ball. That's inside.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And he swings through that one.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Here's the 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the
Go-ahead run on base. Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Fly to center his first time. Fastball for a strike. Line drive, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. 2-0. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the
Didier Fuentes comes on now.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Rafaela in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Bases loaded, one away. That's off the mark, 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a pop-up. Olsen settles under it. And there's two away. All loaded up. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. And that is out of play. That one a little bit high. Ball one. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Now pitching for
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Justin Slayton.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Ball one there. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Now the 0-1. Slayton in his third season, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019.
That's the ball.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
On the ground, out to short. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
For Atlanta, first baseman Matt Olson.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And that one clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
The 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. Albies wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, so the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Go ahead run on base. And the batter now, Austin Riley. 1 for 2.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Yeah.
The Braves with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Here's a 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He was all over that.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Garrett Whitlock.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Outside. That's the ball.
Two on, 2 outs. And fouled off. The 1-1. On the ground.
Ball.
Down the line, and it's foul. 1-2 now. In the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Boston. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game. And it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
That's a ball.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is outside. That one hit to right. And it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Mickey
One down.
Gasper.
Mickey Gasper now at the plate.
Ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
On the corner for a strike. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And now 2-2. In there. Sets him down on strikes. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Nick Sogard.
Right through there for a strike.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Just missing there. And that's ball two.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's inside. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Here's a high chopper. Mateo. The throw to first. Third out. Back inside Fenway Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Jorge Mateo. Just missed.
That's the ball.
That's outside. And the count is 2-0. That one ripped, but foul. Outside low. 3-1 now.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Check swing called strike. That's strike two.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Here's a 1-2. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now here is Chadwick Trump. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Now quick throw to first, and he's back in easily. Here comes the 0-1. To the right side. The turn by Meyer at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Now pitching for Atlanta.
New pitcher for the Braves, Tyler Kinley. He's been
Kinley.
so good against lefties.
Leading off for the Red Sox, shortstop Marcelo Meyer.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end. Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Popped in the air out towards left center. And there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Isaiah Kiner Balefa.
Nope. Ball. Oh, yeah.
Swings through that. And now the count is even.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
The next offering misses. 3-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he walked him. And he heads down to first as a potential go-ahead run after that long AB ends in a walk. So back to the top of the order. Now batting Jarren Duran. On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Ball 1, no strikes.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. This one in the air center field. Brings it in.
Now pitching for
A new pitcher in the game, Ronaldo Lopez.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Wilyer Abreu will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. That is upstairs for ball 1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. That one hops off the wall and should score at least one. One runs in. The second run scores. It's a two-run double, and they lead by 2.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Man on second, 2 down. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's off the green monster. In comes the run from second. The throw in. He's in there.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Anytime you smoke a ball off the...
He gets the intentional walk here and now will force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Mickey Gasper getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
Heads up base running right there.
Nope, ball.
Just
No,
missed.
That's a ball.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side,
foul.
and that's just foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Riley. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Red
back,
Sox.
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
55.
Tyron Guerrero. He's making his 4th appearance of the
Leading
season.
off for Atlanta, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Lined into left center, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder Mauricio Dubon.
And a foul ball. In the air out to center, Rafaela coming on. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. 1 away. Here's Matt Olson. 1 for 3.
First baseman Matt Olson.
That's inside, ball. Here.
Man at first, 1 away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Got him. That's the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Albi.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
For Atlanta,
here is Austin Riley. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Runner around third on his way to the plate. 1 runs in. Now a relay to the plate. Safe at the plate. And it's 6-5.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Aroldis Chapman.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And that's through there for a strike.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now. And see this offense doing it one player to the next, showing a lot of fight right now. And they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Bottom of the 8th. Still stepping in for Boston, Nick Sogard.
Second baseman, Nick Sogard.
Deha.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at second.
Ball, that's in.
That clips the zone, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That's way outside. 3 balls and a strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So a man at first. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up next for the Red Sox. Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Hard hit, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Robert Suarez on the pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swung on, belted. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. A 3-run shot, and they add on. It's 10-5. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And that drops in for a strike. Four runs already in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two now. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Right fielder, William Abreu.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
He swings and fouls one off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Brings it in. And there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Contreras now.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. Back here at Fenway, now in for the Braves, Jorge Mateo. Chapman, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Here's the 0-2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Set down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Ball.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
The 2-2. Swings and misses. Braves down to their final out. Two down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Chadwick Trump.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Chapman is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
Live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Boston Red Sox.
And getting the start for the Red Sox, Peyton Toley. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous, sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And we're underway from Fenway.
4-10.
That's up. That's a ball.
That's to third. Connor Falefa whips it across. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, left fielder Mauricio Dubon.
That's a ball. That's a ball down.
Just getting started here from Fenway Park. Tied him up inside with that one. Pitch misses, and now 3-1. Foul ball there. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Runner on the go. Throw to second, on a bounce, safe.
Ball low.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man at second. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Now a pop-up on the infield. Connor Falefa takes it in for the out. And there's two away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That's high. That's a ball.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. And it hits off the monster. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Next offering misses. Ball 2. That one at the knees for a strike. Out towards right center field. Abreu under it. And that'll do it. Back here at Fenway and on the hill, Chris Sale. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Jarren Duran leading things off and takes a strike. Ah, that hit him.
Take your base.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Center fielder, Sedan Rafaela.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
He makes the grab.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Ball.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Here's a 1-1. Up the middle. Throw to first in time. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Second inning set to go. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
Ball up.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. He was late there, strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. There's a swing and a miss. Way inside. High fly ball, right field. Abreu takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Ha-Sung Kim digs in now. And that's a little high.
Ball.
Top foul out of play off to the right. The 2-1. That one missed.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Got him to chase one above the zone there. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 away.
Catcher Chadwick Trump.
Hey,
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back now at Fenway. Still stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
Chris Sale ready to get back to work on the ground right side. He'll do it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 6, catcher Mickey Gasper.
That misses
That's
the
the ball.
zone. Ball 1.
hee-haw.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and it bangs off the monster. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting 7.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Sogard. A switch hitter batting right.
Cut.
And the 0-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have it.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Oh, yeah.
Gasper leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
No, he's
Nope,
really
that's
working him
outside.
away
Ball.
this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That's a ball.
Check
Strike
swing, but he
2.
went too far. 2-2. Got him swinging. All set for the start of the inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. And it's fouled away. Stays alive. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
For Atlanta, left fielder Mauricio Dubon.
Hee-haw!
Outside
That missed.
low.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here is Matt Olson. Fouled off. He was late. Step off throw to first. Dubon dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
No, that's out.
There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one the other way. And foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That's a ball. That's down.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back in Boston, so stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. This one in the air, right field, and it falls. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Jaron Duran.
Hey!
The 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 0-2 now.
Down, ball.
This one popped up. Kim moving under it. And he makes the catch. 1 out man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Ceddanne Rafaela. He's 0 for 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Oh, 0-2 now. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
Second and third, one away here in the last half of the third.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. Here comes Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1. That just misses. And that's ball 1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Out front, rip foul. Two on, 2 outs. Inside, almost got him. This one in the air, center field. And the inning is over. As we go to the top of the fourth. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Austin Riley.
Popped up. Sogard has a beat on it. And a couple of quick outs. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Inside corner for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Nope, ball.
Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Bottom of the fourth, still stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
Chris Sale back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Popped in the air, left field, 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Mickey Gasper.
The Braves up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Up the middle, Kim. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Sogard. 0 for 1 so far. That's a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Strike 2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. This to third. Riley fires to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready now for the 5th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jorge Mateo. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Hit in the air, center field. Rafaela under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Ha-Sung Kim.
Nope, ball.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next pitch way upstairs.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Draws the walk there.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
1 gone, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Chadwick Trump. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Step off, throw to first.
Hey.
Kim back in on a dive. Late on that fastball.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Sogard. The turn by Meyer at second, and that's 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one. You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Rolled over to third, and a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And now 2-2. That one missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Here, what?
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Battling here as he fouls it away. This one lifted in the air, left field. 2 down. So up next, Ceddanne Rafaela, 1 for 2.
Center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Slings to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over.
Now pitching for the
So out of the
Red
pen
Sox,
comes the right-hander,
number
Justin
63,
Slayton. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Leading off for Atlanta, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. High off the light tower and gone. A towering blast. An absolute smash to left. That's inside.
Ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Deha.
Yeah, that drops in for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering way upstairs. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Left field, way back there. That one carrying. And it's off the green monster. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 4-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed off some really nice oppo pop.
Garrett Whitlock into the game.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Hit hard on the ground to short. Meyer to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. Runner at second here, one gone. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Michael Harris, the second.
Left field. And that is foul.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt, blocked. The 2-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That misses. Ball 3. That's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Mateo at the plate now, and that's inside. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Into the monster seats and gone. A 3-run dinger. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0. Just a slow ground ball this time. On to first. Then they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back here at Fenway Park, so stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu.
Abreu measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swings through that one for strike 2. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. 1-2 now. Sets him down on strikes, and that's 4 strikeouts.
First baseman Wilson Contreras.
That one fouled hard the other way. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
One.
Check swing, but it's put in play. Over to Kim. 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taken and saying, where in the world
That's a
are you
ball.
going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Here's a 2-0. And another ball.
Inside.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. And a 3-2. That one misses.
Miss. Ball
So a
four.
leadoff
Take your
walk.
base.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's
No,
inside.
ball.
And that is ball 1.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5
Ball.
extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
2-0. And that one
That's a
off the
ball.
outside edge.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Next pitch
One.
in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Trump gets his lead at first with nobody out. Good job to fight that one off. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses.
Up
Struck
next
him
for
out.
Atlanta, left fielder Mauricio
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And that
No, that
misses.
missed.
And 1-1. Popped up. Meyer under it. 2 down.
Now pitching for
Greg
the Red Sox.
Weisser gets the ball now.
Number
He pitched yesterday,
57.
and we'll see him once
Greg
again.
Weisser.
Ball.
To the right side, Sogard. They take the force out. That ends the frame. Back inside Fenway
Leading
Park,
off
and now it's the
for the
catcher
Red
for the Red
Sox.
Sox, Mickey
Catcher,
Gasper.
Mickey Gasper.
This lineup is
That's
having
the
a
ball.
tough
Low.
time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Swinging a foul out of play. Out towards right center field. Harris on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman Nick Sogard.
That's a ball.
Coming up
Deja.
on pitch number 100, probably nearing the end of his outing here, Boog.
And a big swing and a miss. The Bo Sox with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Good eye
No,
in that
missed.
spot.
That's a ball.
And it remains 2-2. In the air, right field. Acuna takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. So digging in, Marcelo Meyer.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
2 down, nobody on.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
That one outside. 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Righty reliever out of the pen, Didier Fuentes.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Back to the top of the order. And next is the designated hitter, Jarren Duran. Oh, right to the backstop. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
Second and third, 2 down. Swings through that one. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Man at second. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. We go to the 8th. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Ozzie Albies. There's the strike at the knees. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Austin Riley.
Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a foul ball. One now.
That's a ball.
That clips the corner.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That just misses. Full count now. Too high, and it's ball four.
Take your base.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Harris in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Hee-haw!
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. High fly ball out towards left field. And that gets down in the corner. Here comes Riley. The relay throw. Not in time. He scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
For Atlanta, second baseman Jorge Mateo.
Ball.
Man at second.
That's down. That's a ball.
Breaking ball misses up and in. Splits the plate. That's strike one. And ball four, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And next for Atlanta, Ha-Sung Kim. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. That one misses. And the count is 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball. But for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Two on, one out. This one in the air right field. Abreu makes his way towards it. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Connolly early.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Hey! Ha!
Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ball one there.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
On the inside corner for a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. On to the bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
So I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack. hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And another ball. Hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Harris fires it in quickly, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
In the air, out towards left center. Harris settles underneath it, and there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second, Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's a ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. No challenges left for them now. And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Yoshida wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Here's Mateo for one. Throw to first, safe. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Nick Sogard. 1 for 3.
Nick Sogard.
Ball.
Abreu on third. Gasper at first. 2 out of the inning.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and it's 8-3.
Everything came together.
Robert Suarez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
And that one gets past the catcher. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. They limit the damage here.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Red
back,
Sox.
and here comes the
Number
closer,
44,
Aroldis Chapman.
Aroldis
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Acuna, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that one fouled off. Chapman measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The other way, and foul ball.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
No, ball. No, that's in.
That one off the mark.
High.
3 balls, no strikes. And he walked him on 4 pitches. Challenge from behind the dish here.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 3-1 now. And there's the strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Back-to-back walks.
Take your base.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman, Matt Olson.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Here's Matt Olson down.
Ball.
That was
That's it.
absolute
Ball.
gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And it's even up.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
The designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
No, that missed.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Snags it on the run. And that'll do it. Bottom 9.
Leading off
So stepping in
the
for
Red
Boston,
Sox,
Isaiah
third
Kiner
baseman,
Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That misses.
Ball.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Jaron Duran.
Nope, that's in.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Two balls,
That's
no
the
strikes
ball.
to count. Foul ball there. The count 2-1. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Hoo-yah!
Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox. Here comes the new arm for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. And the first pitch
Outside,
misses for ball 1.
Ball, that's high.
The Braves leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.